Gonna go to Abbott Elementary because I've seen more than 15 episodes of that show. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Robert Downey Jr. wins this one. I feel like a lot of Americans are saying the same thing. Do I want to spend $25? I'm gonna go out on a whim here. Saltburn, Rosemud Pike. It's the season of award shows, and yes, I'm here to walk you through it. Hi, I'm RoySFord, filmmaker, musician, actor, director, producer, all those things. You see all of that right there. Let me take you through what you've already came here to see is the Golden Globe nominations as well as my predictions. Let's go through it, huh? Let's start at the lowest category at the bottom of the list, starting with Best Performances by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role on Television. Starting with the nominees, here you go. You got Alan Ruck from Succession, Alexander Skarsgård, Succession. So two people from Succession. I'm looking at all these nominees, and I'll be honest, I didn't see Succession. So my guess is going to be someone who probably is not going to win, James Marsden, just because I know who that is. The rest of these guys, they're great. I don't know who they are. I don't care. I don't know who they are. I'm sure they're great actors, but I don't know them. Best Female Actor in Supporting Role, Television. Let's see. Here we got a bunch of people. Abby Elliott, Christina Ricci, Elizabeth Debicki, which I saw The Crown, right? I'm going to say this. She did an excellent job in the film, Elizabeth Debicki, playing the role of Princess Diana. So my thoughts are going to go to her just because I've seen that one, and I think she did a great job. Meryl Streep will probably win this one, though, because she is the queen of Hollywood. Another category that I actually kind of pay attention to is Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy. Bunch of people: Bill Hader, Jason Segel, Jason Sudeikis. Two Jasons? What? Okay. Jeremy Allen White, Martin Short, and Steve Martin. My money is on Steve Martin because, well, he's been nominated for this category before. At least I think he has, right? Maybe? I don't know. But he should get it. But they keep giving it to Jason Sudeikis, so he's probably going to get it again. Yes, he will. Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Television Series. My guess is we have a lot of people, right? From The Bear, The Great, Poker Face, Only Murders in the Building, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but I really think Quinta Brunson should get this one. I'm just going to say it. She's cool. I think the show is funny. Abbott Elementary, that's my guess. Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Television Series Drama. Let's see, we got Brian Cox, Dominic West from The Crown, which I saw that one. The rest of these shows, I didn't see. So Gary Oldman is probably going to get this one because he's cool like that. But there are a bunch of other stronger people, like Pedro Pascal in The Last of Us. So who's going to get it? Who's my pick? Well, considering I didn't see any of the rest of these folks, Dominic West in The Crown, I'm going to give it to him because I saw that one. The rest of these I did not watch and probably won't watch just because the topic I don't really find interesting. Anyway, Best Performance by a Female in a Television Series Drama. Here we go. Bella Ramsey, Emma Stone, Helen Mirren, Imelda Staunton in The Crown. She plays the Queen. I saw that film. It was really good. Kerry Russell and Sarah Snook. I didn't see any of those films. All right. Those television series are good. I'm sure they're great. I didn't watch them, didn't care for the topic or the theme of the movie, or that television series, so I didn't watch it. I did watch The Crown, though, and the Queen, the role of the Queen, played by Imelda, was great. She was fantastic, so I'm giving it to her. Another category I really want to look at is the Best Television Series Comedy or Musical. Abbott Elementary, Barry, The Bear, Jury Duty, Only Murders in the Building, and Ted Lasso. Now, Ted Lasso wins it all the time. It's been, a big winner. Same thing with The Crown. But, well, not in this category, but in another category. In the comedy, I'm going to say that Ted Lasso is going to win it. I haven't seen Ted Lasso. Didn't really find it interesting. The topic, I saw like a trailer, and I was kind of like, it's not my cup of tea, whatever. I'll say this. I'm sure it's a great show. It wins a lot. But my guess is going to go to Abbott Elementary because I've seen more than 15 episodes of that show. And I think it's hilarious as a comedy. It's great. It's fantastic. Best Television Series Drama. Now, The Crown being kind of the last season of The Crown, I'm going to give it to them just because it was so good this last season and the last episode. There are a bunch of other things in here, including 1923, The Last of Us, Morning Show, and Succession. I'm going to give it to The Crown just because it was good and I watched it. The rest of these, I'm sure they're great TV shows. I just found The Crown more compelling and interesting. Another category, Best Original Song in a Motion Picture. Now, all of these films that are nominated, I did not watch. So, just going to guess here. I'm going to give it to Barbie Dance the Night. That's just me guessing. It's a pure guess. If I get it, cool. We'll see what happens. Okay, another category, and you guys are probably wondering this, the Best Director in a Motion Picture. We got Bradley Cooper, Celine Song, Christopher Nolan, Greta Gerwig for Barbie, Martin Scorsese. All of these films are great. I didn't see any of them. So, without seeing any of the material, let's go ahead and give it to Christopher Nolan because he's always good. And I've seen a lot of his films, like over 5 of them. So, give it to Christopher Nolan. I'm assuming Greta Gerwig will probably win it because it is Barbie, or Martin Scorsese. So who knows who will win this category? We'll just give it to whoever wins it. There we go. Yes, Christopher Nolan's my bet. Next category, Best Performance by a Male in a Supporting Role. Got a lot here. All right, Mark Ruffalo, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, William Dafoe. Out of those 4, 5? Oh, Charles Melton, which I didn't see that movie. Actually, I'll say this. I didn't see any of these movies. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say Robert Downey Jr. wins this one. Just because. Just because I can say that. Here's Robert Downey Jr. on Oppenheimer. I'm going to even do it to him. That sounds good to me. That's where my prediction is. A lot of females put in this category for best performance by a female actor in a supporting role. All of these movies are nice. I didn't see any of them. All right. So my guess is I'm going to go out on a whim here. Saltburn, Rosamund Pike. I didn't see the movie. So there you go. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy is a category that it's loaded with a lot of like longtime great actors. Jeffrey Wright, Joaquin Phoenix, Matt Damon, Nicolas Cage, Paul Giamatti, and Timothée Chalamet. All of my friends are saying that Matt Damon should win this one because the Nike Air story, Matt Damon, I think Ben Affleck's also in the film, talking about how Michael Jordan got, his, Air Jordans off the ground and signed with Nike. Anyway, it's supposed to, I didn't even know it was a comedy. Okay. But here you go. Okay. Matt Damon, I'm going to say he wins this one. Even though, the deck is stacked. You can't go wrong with any of these guys. They're all good. You got Nicolas Cage, Joaquin Phoenix, Jeffrey Wright. It's all good. I haven't seen any of these films, but they're just great actors. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture. Okay, there are a bunch of people here. You got Emma Stone, Fantasia from The Color Purple, Jennifer Lawrence, Margot Robbie, and Barbie. That's Natalie Portman. Okay, let's just go ahead and say Barbie gets it, just for funs. Just for kicks. Margot Robbie, let's go ahead and say she's won it. Let's just say that. Even though my gut is saying that Emma Stone may win this one, but who knows? I could be wrong. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama. So, you got Leonardo, you got Bradley Cooper, you got Cillian Murphy from Oppenheimer. Long story short, my pick here is that Leonardo gets this one. I guess. Let's just say that. Let's say. But you never know. Who knows, right? One of my friends was saying that Barry gets it. So, from Saltburn. I don't know. Let's just say that. Again, all of these movies, the titles were just like there. And then, of course, you're paying $15 to get in the theater. Who wants to pay that kind of money for a film that doesn't really say, come see me, right? Well, Oppenheimer kind of did, but, I was kind of like, bombs. Okay. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture. My guess with all of these names here, Greta Lee. Let's give it to her, just for fun. There you go. Greta Lee. All of these names of these films I did not see. Like the titles don't say, come see me, So, or the titles don't say, spend $25 while you're at the theater because you got to get popcorn along with the ticket. So I feel like a lot of Americans are saying the same thing. They're looking at the movie theater and they're like, do I want to spend $25 or do I want to spend $16 for the whole month and just get Netflix? Are you asking the same question, especially with these nominees? I don't know. The next category, cinematic box office achievement. Is this based on how much publicity or how much box office or a combination of the two? I do not know, but there are a bunch of categories. You got Barbie, you got Guardians of the Galaxy 3, John Wick, Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, then the Taylor Swift era, and then Super Mario Bros. My guess is because Taylor Swift is going to be there, they're going to give it to her. That's my guess. I could be wrong. But let's just say Taylor Swift wins this one. Then Best Picture Animated. Let's see. Out of all of these, the only one that I saw was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So my guess is I'm going to pick them because I saw that one movie and it was good. I even bought the Blu-ray. Like, literally bought the Blu-ray and have watched it twice. So that's always my key of what's worth watching is if I buy the Blu-ray, then that means that I want to keep it as part of my limited Blu-ray collection. So yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm going to give it to it for animated picture. Best motion picture, musical or comedy. I'm going to say it goes to Barbie just because everyone's talked about it. Let's just go ahead and give it to her. I didn't see the film. Maybe you did. I didn't see it. That's great. If you did, let me know. There's comments down there. Go ahead, let me know. Then the final category that everyone always talks about, Best Motion Picture Drama. Let's say it goes to, out of all of these, I don't think it's going to go to Oppenheimer, even though that would be the one that I'd want to watch. I'm going to say Oppenheimer. That's my pick. You know why? Because that's my pick. There you go. My picks for the Golden Globe Awards. You can always drop down in the comments and tell me which ones you actually pick or which ones you like. Again, a lot of the titles that come through there, I'm not even caring to go see them in theaters anymore just because the theater is $20 just to get in the door. And then you're paying another $10, $15 to actually have some popcorn with it. And it's, and it's one night. Whereas I say, hey, spend that $20 on a streaming service. You can get all the popcorn you want and you got movies for the whole month, right? I don't know. Maybe you let me know what you're thinking down there. Do you still go to the box office? Do you still go to the movie theater? I've kind of leaned back off of it as much. I don't know. I guess it's what you want to do and how you want to spend your money, I guess. I don't know. You let me know. And of course, I'll check in with you next time.